What's going on, everybody? Non here, and want to touch on kind of where I see the market for prismatic evolutions. Touch on how I read the Pokemon Company's statement today. I spent my entire career, 20 some years now, low 20s in the corporate world, and the press release they put out today. This looks to me like it was done by I don't want to say crisis management firm, but effectively a group that's put out there to quiet the crowd, if you will. So if you read this, it says, we're aware that some fans are experiencing difficulties purchasing certain Pokemon cards, prismatic evolutions, blah, blah, blah. We understand the inconvenience can be disappointing. To fans, we're actively working to print more, and we'll print as quickly as possible and at maximum capacity. Well, they're already doing this. The amount of cards that they put out, it's already planned. There's no difference whatsoever with any of this. This is basically just telling all the people that have their BS outrage that we're working on it. They are. They went on to say something like, fucking Christ, fucking ads. They went on to go to talk about how there's a staggered release for all this. Guys, there's a staggered release for the products because they're printing at capacity. They couldn't print more if they wanted to. If they didn't have a capacity issue, they would have put out all the items right now. They would have. But they're basically saying, hey, we know you're pissed. We know the prices are up, and we're going to continue to print. And they are going to continue to print. And it's going to have no impact. And let me show you why. So if we get off this page with all the ads, we'll go to Surging Sparks. So if we go to the 3-month chart, we are right here. This is November 7th to November 8th, or November 6th to November 8th. So the 6th was 2 days before release. The official release was November 8th. So November 8th was a Friday. November 6th was a Wednesday, which happens to coincide with today, which is the 15th. And then the 17th is being released, or 17th is a release date. So if we look at this graph, you see this little bump here, and it's going to be really hard to see on your phone. I can't really blow it up here, but there was a little bit of a tiny sell-off here when release came out, because you went from only the big pre-release authorized stores being able to sell to everybody and their brother gets the product, they dump it on the market. At that point in time, it was a little bit of panic. Quite honestly, no different than what it is now. Back then, the panic was, the boxes are inflated. We got to get something while we can, because they've only been selling for $95 or $100 for the last, 6 sets or whatever. But here it's, oh my God, Pokemon said they're going to print more cards. Well, they are, but they can't print them in a timely manner. Look at Surging Sparks. Surging Sparks is now 2 months old, almost 3 months old, and they haven't brought more to market. They're working on it. We should see something shortly, as I've mentioned in my videos, but they're printing prismatic evolutions at the speed that they're able to. It's not like they can push the magic button and all these new packs fly out of the factory. It just doesn't work that way. So when I tell you we're right here, we're going to get through release. These cheaper ETBs selling for like $125, $130, they're going to get bought out, and the price is going to continue to go up. And my guess is it's probably going to be a little bit of a steeper incline than what we saw here. Now, granted, this went from 158 to 200 in a 10-day period, but people are paying $25 a pack on Rip and Ship. And these God packs are worth $3,000, $4,000, $5,000. The Gambler's premium on this set is significantly higher than what we've seen in the past, but the payoff's also significantly higher. People are going to shred this product because of the potential reward. It's just the way the world works. So moving on, let's look at Prismatic. Here are the ETBs, and we can see this little blip right here is effectively where releases happened, and you can see the little blip on the screen. Look at 1 month. So this is effectively, get my mouse out of there. This is effectively the little blip down that we see right here in the graph. We're going to see this blip for another day or two, and we're going to be off to the races. And that's just the way it's going to work, because there is so much gambler's premium in this product. Because again, God packs are $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000. We don't even know what PSA 10s are going to sell for. I'm sure there's something coming soon, but I mean, a PSA 10 SIR Umbreon is going to sell probably for 5 figures, certainly high 4, because the cards are so hard to pull. And it's not like you can buy a bulk amount of packs and open them, A, easily, B, cheaply. So this set's going to do nothing but go up. If you're interested in owning it, now's the time to buy it. Today, tomorrow, Friday, probably Saturday, but get your product. If you're lucky enough to get it at MSRP, and Walmart just had the sticker collections out at $16.95, which, by the way, is also over MSRP. But just get them now. Use the fact that Pokemon Company confused all the Timmies in believing that the prices are going to plummet because all the stuff's going to get reprinted. It's not going to happen. You see how much they printed of Crown Zenith. You see how much they printed of 151, and the prices have done nothing but go up because people want the product. And being able to get the product makes people want the product even more. So anyway, I just want to talk through this because, there's a lot of the YouTube channels that look at this from a little bit of a different direction. But I'm here to tell you the set is not going to tank. The reprints are not going to come anytime soon. And even if they do, the product's going to get shredded so quickly, they couldn't possibly print enough fast enough to stem the tide of this thing going up. It's impossible. And again, just to reiterate, look at the fact that they're doing a staggered release. If they had the print capacity to release everything on Friday, they would do it. They don't. They don't have the print capacity to do that. They just printed a ton of Blooming Waters. They just printed this. They haven't touched Surging Sparks. Now, it's coming out in a week or two, but they haven't touched the rest of the sets. There's too many products for them to print, and that's why they have a staggered print or product release, because they can't do it. So anyway, guys, subscribe to the channel, join the Discord, and good luck with your hits.